Greetings from the St. Mary's Athletic Field. This is Friday, July 11th. We're here for a softball game. It's a peewee game featuring mainly girls. There are a few boys who snuck on the club. The boys have been liberated in Champlain and Rouses Point. Champlain is the home team and Rouses Point is the visitors. Coaches for the teams are Mike Munick for Rouses Point and Steve LePage for Champlain. The lineup for the Rouses Pointers: Kim Anktel will lead off and play left field. Carrie Arno will bat second and play third base. Ryan McManus will be the pitcher, batting third. Cheryl Kaye playing first base and batting cleanup. Lynn McGrath is in left center field, batting fifth. Julie Favreau, shortstop, batting sixth. Ann Graff, catcher, batting seventh. Jessica Miro, second baseman, batting eighth. Julie Alger in right field, batting ninth, and Andrea Spencer in right center field, batting 10th. For Champlain, defensively, Jennifer Tatro is on the mound. Carrie Nutt is scheduled to be the catcher as soon as she gets her gear on. At first base is Julie Scriver. Second base is Michelle Wells. Shortstop, Michelle LePage. Third base, Amy Nutt. And left field, Matt Perot. Center field is Nicole Mayo. Right field is Carissa Stone, and in right center field is Tracy Timmons. Anything hit off the school is an automatic double, I've been told, so keep that in mind as you're watching the ball game. Kim Anktel will lead things off. There's ball one. Umpire behind the plate, Scott Blow. On the bases, Dwayne Bebo. Ball two. Ball three. 3-0 count. Ball four. So Kim Anktel will hang on to her helmet and trot to first base. And this will bring up her cousin Carrie Arno, third baseman. First pitch is way high. That's going to be ball one. Swung on, hit to the left side of the infield, gets into the outfield. Ball is thrown into shortstop. We'll have runners at first and second. And the batter will be Ryan McManus, the pitcher. Strike one. Fouled off to our right.
Go ahead, Jen.
It's ball. Ball two. 2-2 is the count. Swing and a miss. That's going to be strike three. So that'll be the first out, and this will bring up Cheryl Kaye.
One down infield. Plays the first, second, and third. No problem. Next time. Go, Cheryl.
First pitch hits the plate. That's going to be ball one. The runners on the bases are allowed to take 2 steps off when the ball is pitched. However, there is no stealing. Ball 2. Ball 3. Ball 4, and it's going to load the bases. So KA will run to first. And with 1 out, this will bring up Lynn McGrath, the left center fielder. Ball 1.
Ball right through. Go big. Come in a little bit. There you go.
To the left side. Out at third, Anktil scores. This will bring up Julie Favreau. And somehow, in a confusion, KA ended up at third base. Heads up base running on KA's part, apparently. We'll have runners at the corners. On the ground, the shortstop, LePage will go to second, safe.
Good try, okay.
Close play, they'll score another run. That'll be 2-0. Second base was kicked away. They're not spiked into the ground, apparently. And this will bring up Ann Graff, the catcher. On the ground at third base, LePage will, whoa, close, safe. Looked like the third baseman, Amy Nutt, could have picked that one up. Instead, she let LePage handle it, and by the time LePage was able to pick it up and toss it, the runner was there. There's a foul. This is Jessica Miro. Bases are loaded. We have 2 outs and 2 runners in. Top of the first inning. This game was played Friday, July 11th. Strike 2. Ball 3. 3-2. Count is full. And with the bases loaded, a walk here would drive in a run. There's the payoff pitch. Ball 4, that'll score a run.
Take your time, Jet.
Run number 3 crosses the plate. And Julie Alger is our batter. She fouls it off.
Good pitch, Jet. Take 2. Good pitch, Jet.
There's a ball.
Ball right through, Jet. 1 and 2.
1 ball and 2 strikes. Hit foul. To the pitcher, she has to play at any base. She goes home with it, and that'll be the force.
Way to go. Good play.
Tatro made the right move.
Good play.
And we're going to go now to the bottom of the first inning.
fade off, okay? Throw out a flag.
Carrie Nutt will lead off
Get it started.
for Champlain. They're trailing 3-0 at the bottom of the first inning. Pitcher is McManus. Ball 2.
Good eye, Carrie. Good eye.
Strike 1. 2 strikes, 2-2 is the count. Strike 3. McManus has good velocity. If she can get the ball over the plate, she's going to be tough to hit. This is Jennifer Tatro. She's the pitcher for Champlain. She swings and misses at strike 1. That's ball. There's strike 2. To the left side, and Arno will grab it. Carrie Arno gets out number 2. And let's bring up Michelle LePage, the shortstop. She wasn't quite ready, but there was ball 1. Ball 2, kind of low. They could almost use a backup catcher in this league. Three balls and no strikes. Two outs. There's ball 4. So LePage will draw a walk. And this will bring up the cleanup batter, Julie Scriver, first baseman. And we have an uninvited spectator here. Didn't catch his name, but that's ball 1. Looked like he was enjoying the game, didn't he? Ball 2. On the ground to the right side. It's going to be foul. Scriver will come in and try again. Here's the pitch. That'll be 3-1, I believe. Ball 4, so Scriver will draw a walk.
Good eye, Julie. Okay, Tracy.
And this is Tracy Timmons, the right center fielder. Ball 1. Ball. Timmons chokes up a long ways on that bat. She's almost got more bat underneath her hands than she does on top. Ball 4. Well, that's going to walk the bases full. And that'll bring up Amy Nutt, the third baseman. We have a set of twins on the Rouses Point team with Kim and Kelly Yanktill. And we have triplets here on the Champlain team with Amy, Carrie, and Ronnie Nutt. Amy kind of keeps her hands apart. Ty Cobb used to hit that way, only when he hit the ball, he'd have his hands together. He'd just keep his hands about 6 inches apart. And if he decided to bunt, he'd slide his bottom hand up. If he decided to swing away, he'd slide his top hand down. Of course, I remember Ty Cobb very well. I remember watching him play ball in the early 1900s when I was just a lad. At the ball, 3 balls, 1 ball away from walking in a run. There's a strike. Count is full. We're awaiting the 3-2 pitch. McManus is psyching herself up. And here's the pitch. It'll be a little bit low. That's going to be ball 4. That's going to score a run here. We're going to have a 3-1 ball game. All this happened with 2 outs. And the batter here is going to be Michelle Wells, the second baseman. That's ball 1. That's strike 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2. Strike 2. There's 3. 3 and 2. Another full count. Strike 3. So that'll end the first inning. We'll go now to the top of the second with our score: Rouses Point 3, Champlain 1. Andrea Spencer is our batter due up to lead off the second inning. Pitch from Tatro, swing and a miss, strike 1. Up the middle, second base, Wells will toss to first in time. Nice play by Michelle Wells at second base.
Good play, defense, that's the way.
They have the Michelle Keystone combination in there. Michelle Wells at second and Michelle LePage at shortstop. This will bring up Kim Yanktill.
Hey, Jen, take your time.
Ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Ball 3. Ball 4. So Kim will run to first. And this will bring up Carrie Arnold. Backs away from ball 1. On the ground to LePage. She gets the force at second.
Let it go. That's the way, defense. Let it go.
That'll be out number 2. Arnold reaches on the fielder's choice, and this brings up Ryan McManus, the pitcher. Hit to the right side, Wells with a beautiful pickup and a throw to first. So good defense on Champlain's part. We're going to go to the bottom of the second inning now with the score remaining. Rouses Point 3, Champlain 1. So McManus will take her no-hitter into the second inning. The first batter will be Matt Perot. That's ball one. That's strike one. One ball and a strike. Up around the eyes, that'll be ball two. There's strike two. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two and 2 pitches, strike 3 looking. This will bring up Nicole Mayo, center fielder. Ball one, that wasn't even on our screen. It was probably picked up on the radar screen. Ball two. Ball three. Strike one, 3-1. Strike two, so Ryan McManus gets it to a full count after going 3-0 on the batter. Strike three looking. And this will bring up Carissa Stone, the right fielder. Set ball one. There's a strike. There's a ball. Strike. Ball. Count is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. There's a payoff pitch. On its way. Strike three, so all the Champlain batters kept their bats on their shoulders. I don't think they swung at any of them. And they all went down on strikes looking. So we'll go now to the top of the third. Our score remaining, Rouses Point 3, Champlain 1. This is Cheryl K.A. Hits it to the right side on the first pitch, and that's going to be out number 1. So K.A. is out. To lead off the third inning, and this will bring up Lynn McGrath. Ball. Strike. Whoop. Check swing.
Okay, Jen, take your time.
That'll be 3-1. The foul. Popped up. Nice catch by Jennifer Tatro.
Way to go, defense.
And let's bring up Julie Favreau, the shortstop. Pops it up. No chance. That'll be strike one. Ball. That's a ball. 2 balls and a strike. On the ground, a chopper. That'll be foul.
Way to go, Jen. Way to hang in there. 2-2.
That'll be 3-2. Count is full. Foul tip.
Good catch, Jen. Way to go.
That'll be ball 4.
Okay, good try, Jen. Hang in there.
So Favreau will make her way to first. And the batter here is Ann Graff, the catcher. Swings at the first one, hit. Tatro picks it up. But everybody is safe. And let's bring up Jessica Miro. Ball 1. While I'm taping this on Friday, July 11th, there's a doubleheader going on at the Bullmark. I had originally planned on going down and catching the second game of that doubleheader between Chinbro and Blubs. But at the pace this game is moving, I sincerely doubt if I'll be able to get down there to cover that game. There's a strike.
Place the first, second, or third infield.
Ball 4. Well, Miro will go to first.
Any base infield.
And this is the diminutive but free swinging Julie Alger. She's up there not to get a walk, she's up there swinging away. Ball 1.
Good pitch, man. Way to go.
Ball and a strike. Ball 2. A walk will mean a run. Julie Favreau was standing on third, just itching to come across the plate. That'll be ball 3. 3-1 is the count. And it's going to be ball 4. So Alger walks. She'll go to first. Favreau comes in to score.
Okay, infield. Where's the play?
And this will bring to the plate Andrea Spencer. We have a 4-1 ball game now. She swings at the first pitch.
Foul ball.
Foul, just barely foul. Would have been close at the plate had it been fair.
You got that, Gary? Time.
I think Kim Ankdale borrowed her father's hat.
That's Gary's glove. Yeah, do that.
Strike 2.
Good.
There's strike 3. That'll take us to the bottom of the third now, and I believe our score is 4-1.
I can't do that. I can do, what is it, jungle? Get to be in one of the I can do that. Oh, is he chasing us?
Carrie Nutt will lead things off in the bottom of the third. The score is indeed 4-1. Rouses Point leading. Ooh, in tight at ball 1.
Everybody move back a little bit.
Come on, Terry, you can do it. Come on, Terry.
Swing and a miss. It's a strike. That's a ball. 2 balls and a strike. That'll be ball 3. Foul back. Ball 4. So Carrie Nutt will go to first. And this brings to the plate Jennifer Tatro, the pitcher. There's a bouncer. There's going to be ball 1. There's no stealing.
Okay, Jen.
There's ball 2. A strike. Ball 4, so Tatro will walk. The 2 first batters are on by walks in the bottom of the third. And this will bring up Michelle LePage, the shortstop. Strike 1. ball. Strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3. So the page goes out looking, and this will bring up Julie Scriber, the first baseman.
Okay, Julie.
Strike 1. I believe McManus has not allowed a hit thus far.
Foul ball.
There's a foul ball.
Well done, Julie. Way to go. Good play. Okay, Julie.
Strike 2. Strike 3.
Okay, Tracy.
Oh, 2 strikeouts after walking 2. This will bring up Tracy Timmons, the right center fielder. Ball 1. Strike 1. That's a ball. That's ball 3. 3-1. That's ball 4. That's going to load him up. Timmons will go to first. And this will bring up Amy Nutt. Ball 1. 4-1 is our score. Strike. 2 outs. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Rouses Point leading 4-1. This is strike 2. Strike 3. Check swing. That'll take us now to the top of the 4th inning with Rouses Point leading by 3, 4-1.
I'm sure you'll tell.
We have a defensive change for Champlain. Michelle LePage has gone in to pitch, moving over from shortstop, and moving to shortstop is the pitcher Jennifer Tatro. Also, we have Brandon Borey in left field. Jennifer Glad is in right center field, and Ronnie Nutt has come in to play right field. So we have 3 new players and a change. This is Kim Anktil. Looks at ball 1. She's walked twice, I believe.
line, Michelle.
Ball 3. Hit from LePage. Gonna be high. That'll be ball 4. So Kim Engtail once again will go to first. And Kerry Arnold will step in.
Okay, infield, where's the play?
Strike 1. That's a little bit high. That's what we refer to as an NBA pitch, designed for a 7-footer. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Hearted up the middle. LePage slows it down. Throws out Arno at first.
Good play.
And Kim Engtail moves up on the play.
Good play, Michelle. Good play, Michelle.
So a little case of self-defense for Michelle LePage. And this will bring up Ryan McManus.
One more, honey. Put it over, babe.
Strike 3 looking.
Way to go. Way to go.
That'll be 2 down.
Let's go.
And the batter now will be Cheryl Kaye. There she is. It's going to be ball 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. That'll be high. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Rouses Point is scoreless, and we're going to go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Score remaining 4-1. Looks like Kelly Engtail is going to be the catcher. Kelly has patterned her life after the Stephanie Vanderkellen character on Newhart. Michelle Wells will lead off the bottom of the 4th as the shadows start to fall here in Champlain. Time is 7:02. Game is an hour and 2 minutes old.
Brandon.
2.
Brandon, don't hurt your headphones.
Strike one.
Strike.
Two and one. Strike two.
One more.
2 and 2.
Ball. Count is full. Here's payoff pitch. Looks high. That'd be ball 4. Oh, Wells goes to first. And Ronnie Nutt gonna bat left-handed. Looks at ball 1. Strike 1. Strike 2. Strike 3. So Nutt goes down looking. Let's bring up Brandon Borey.
Okay, Brandon.
Strike 1. Strike 2. Strike 3. So Borey is out looking. And a batter here is Jennifer Glad. Ball 1. Strike 1. Ball. Strike 2. Umpire behind the plate, Scott Blow, got a tough job calling balls and strikes. That's a ball. Ball 4. So Glad will go to first. We'll have runners at first and second. 2 down, and Carrie Nutt is our batter. Ball 1. Ball 2. There's a pitch. Strike 1. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. Ball 4. That'll load the bases up. And Jennifer Tatro will come up here with 2 outs and the bases loaded. The tying run is on first. The potential tying run. And the potential lead run is at bat. Ball. Checked your swing, and Blow said she checked it in time. Two balls and a strike. On the ground. And that's going to be an infield hit. First hit of the ball game. And that's going to make it a 4-3 ball game in the bottom of the 4th inning. Potential tying run standing at third base. And Michelle LePage is the batter. We have runners at the corners. So a big hit for Jennifer Tatro. First hit of the ball game that I'm aware of for Champlain. To the right side, it's going to be foul.
Yeah, good try.
And Alan Tatro shows he hasn't lost it as he fumbles the ball. That'll be 3-1. 3 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. That's going to fill the count. 3-2. We'll watch the batter as we get to a full count pitch, payoff pitch. Here it comes. Strike 3. So she's down looking, and we're going to go now to the top of the 5th inning. And we have a close ball game. Our score is 4-3. This is Lynn McGrath. Strike 2. She I'll watch her with a no balls and 2 strike pitch. Swing and a miss. And Lynn McGrath is not the least bit happy. This will bring up Julie Favreau.
Okay, let's go defense.
Favreau, the shortstop.
There you go. Strike 1. Pitch, Michelle. Ball.
That'll be 3-1. Three and 2. Count is full. That'll be outside and low, ball 4. So Favreau goes to first.
Okay.
And the batter here is Ann Graff. Looks at ball 1. Strike 1, 1 ball and a strike. We have 1 out, top of the 5th. Rouses Point leading 4-3. Whoa, she swung at one of the NBA pitches. Fouled at the plate. One ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. That'll be strike 3.
Here we go. Okay, Michelle. Here we go.
And this will bring up Kelly Anktel. Set ball one.
Put it over, Kelly. Get 2 out. Only 1 on.
Ball 2.
Ball two.
Put it over the plate, Dave.
That's way high. Ball three. Here comes a 3-0 pitch. That's not even on camera. That's ball four. So Kelly Yanktail will go to first. Fabro goes to second. And Julie Alger is the batter. Two outs, runners at first and second. Ball two.
Put it over, honey. Take your time.
2-0. Yes.
Okay.
Swing.
No strikes, Dave.
That'll be strike one, 2 balls and a strike.
Ball.
All right, make sure it's a strike now.
3-1's the count.
Go. Ball.
Ball four, so that's going to load him up. Alger runs to first.
Okay, 2 down infield. Where's the play? Any base. Okay, 2 down.
Our batter here is Andrea Spencer. Ball one.
Look good, honey. Put him over. No strikes, honey.
Ball 2.
Ball two.
Well, just put it over, Dave. Get 2 out.
A walk will drive in a run, so
Strike 1.
there's a strike.
2 more. Take your time. Strike, Andrea.
Strike 2.
Strike two. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Ball.
Ball three. Just barely missed on that one. So that'll fill the count. And the bases are filled. There's the pitch. Strike three looking. So a big strikeout for Champlain.
Go, gang.
And we go now to the bottom of the 5th inning.
Julie Schreiber, Tracy Timmons, Amy Nutt.
Score Rouses Point 4, Champlain 3.
Gang, let's go.
And Graff is moved over to left field. And Kim Anktil has moved over to second base. That must have happened during the last inning, but I didn't realize it till just now. Julie Schreiber is our batter. She'll lead off the Champlain hopes in the bottom of the 5th. She's going to look at strike one. Strike two. That's a ball. to the right side. That'll go with an infield hit for Scriver. And this will bring up Tracy Timmons. She's the one who chokes up about halfway on her bat. There's strike one. Ball. And ball three. Excuse me, 2-1, 2 balls and a strike. Ball. Strike two. I'll fill the count. There's the pitch. Strike three. Well, Timmons is out. And let's bring up Amy Nutt. There's a pitch, swing and a miss, strike one. Strike two. So with 2 strikes, we'll watch Amy. And here comes the pitch. That's going to be low. A ball 1 ball and 2 strikes. Foul ball, and it came close to hitting me.
There you go, Ryan.
Ball. Two balls and 2 strikes. Ball 3, that'll be a full count. On the ground to the right side, KA will take the run to first. That'll be an out. That'll be out number 2. And the batter here is Michelle Wells. Ball. There's a strike.
Choke up a little bit on the bat. Well.
Strike two.
You can do it.
Ball. Probably 2-2. Ball. That'll be ball 3, so that's a full count. There's a payoff pitch. Strike 3 looking.
Okay, let's go defense.
So the Champlain threat falls by the wayside. We're going to go to the top of the 6th and final inning. Our score remaining, Rouses Point 4, Champlain 3.
Give me an excuse.
Kim Anctil will lead off the top of the 6th. Pitch from LePage is going to be high for a ball.
Ball two.
Ball two. Strike one. Whoa. Oh, there's a little bit out of the strike zone. Strike three. So Hank Till will go down. This will bring up Arno. Kerry Arno, third baseman. Rouses Point leading 4-3. There's ball one. Top of the sixth inning. These are 6-inning ball games. Game played at St. Mary's on Friday, July 11th. I want to thank Happy Ashline for mailing me the schedules that he had. There's a strike. None of the youth commissioners in the villages in the area bothered to mail me any schedules. So Happy Ashline took it upon himself to see that I got some schedules, and I appreciate that.
Okay, take your time, Michelle.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Strike three looking. That'll be two down. And Ryan McManus will step up. Swing and a miss. Strike one. The ball.
1-1.
Strike two.
Give her your knuckleball. 1 and 2.
One ball and two strikes. Swing and a miss. Strike three. We'll go now to the bottom half for the sixth inning. Our score, Rouses Point 4, Champlain 3. Ronnie Nutt looks at strike one. We're in the bottom of the sixth inning. Strike two. We're down to an exciting climax to our ball game here. Strike three. Nutt goes down swinging. And that's much better than going down looking any day. Let's bring up Brandon Borey. He's going to look at strike one. So McManus pitching nothing but strikes here in the bottom of the sixth. There's a ball. Every batter who steps up there is a potential tying run. Rouses Point leading by 1, 4-3. There's ball two. Rouses Point scored 3 in the first inning and 1 in the third. Champlain scored 1 in the first. 3 in the first. Rouses Point scored 3 in the first and 1 in the third. I think I said that. And Champlain scored 1 in the first and 2 in the fourth. That's been the scoring thus far. There's ball. I believe the count is full on Borey. And we'll let you know when the pitch is coming. Here it comes. Strike three looking. And this is Jennifer Glad. There's a strike. 1-1. Ball 2, 2-1. Ball 3, 3-1. Ball 4, so Glad will walk. And Carrie Nutt will be our batter.
Carrie, you gotta get a helmet.
2 outs. We're 1 out away from a Rouses Point victory. Champlain 1 run away from tying the ball game. Ball 1. Time is 7:36. Ball 2. Champlain has only 1 hit, I can recall. And I don't think Rouses Point had more than just a handful of hits either. So there's a strike, 3-1, I believe. Strike 2. Count is full. So full count, 2 outs, bottom of the 6th inning in a 6-inning ball game. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit to the right side. K.A. will take it and race to first, and she wins the race. And Rouses Point will win the ball game. So that'll be the ball game. Rouses Point will win 4-3. An exciting ball game played here on Friday, July 11th, 1986 at the St. Mary's Field. Pee-wee softball.
Okay, everybody wait a second. We'll see you a week
Ball's off St. Mary's. They'll go back to Shazy. Steal by Burt. Gives it up to Barnes. Dragoon underneath. No good. Burt's with the rebound. Gets it out here to St. John.